is frontlining with Shaggy. I don't see frontline Shaggy all too often, unless it's Fatpac Shaggy, man. I really don't. Because usually, Shaggy's what they like to do. Yep, there you go. Whatever they do, they just charge whenever neutral resets. Fatpac just immediately going in with Rage Kick, opening up some space. So I assume what their game plan is they're just taking up space. Taking up as much space as possible. They respect Steven's space as well as, you know, the possibility of Shaggy taking space with Kick, right? So, Lust and Camila do not have a lot of space to actually work with. And this is what I actually want to see, like, them play around. To the fact that they just do not have space a lot of the time. Because, you know, Steven Shields, Steven Rosebomb, Steven this, Steven that, as well as Shaggy just being a noob across the map. Oh, nice little teleport coming in from crushing stuff. He likes crushing stuff. Oh yeah, Fatpac, nice little kick across the map. Going into disadvantage here to avoid the van. Alright, ramsah moving on in with the Steven Rosebomb. They have to respect that space. They have to respect that space. Coming in from ramsah. And ramsah shielding Fatpac as he's going in, breaking into some neutral as usual. And ramsah getting unfortunately KO'd right there. Oh wait, Fatpac getting unfortunately KO'd right there. But Lust and Camila are actually up. This is not what I anticipated. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's actually crazy. Camilla's just been pretty much just living in disadvantage this entire game. And now, they reversed the situation. Now, Fatpac and ramsah are winning because of the percentages. At least numbers-wise, right? But, of course, if Fatpac and ramsah could take order of this take order of this situation right here, and really play around the fact that they're just making space all over, then they just win. That's their win con, right? And I don't really have, like, any idea other than maybe Camila just doing Camila things. Just playing in that disadvantage and kind of enabling Brick whilst not actually being in the fight most of the time. You know, because words, microphone, just all this long-range stuff, right? But obviously ramsah could, you know, tap into that Steven Universe game plan, right? And they just have to split attention so much between Steven Universe and Shaggy. Like, oh my gosh.
Shit.
And of course, you know, projectiles and that doesn't really help. But crushing stuff and Camila barely getting that game right there. Oh my gosh, that was such a good game right there.
I feel the same
so
way.
I don't know if that was
again.
necessarily a map pick right there. I mean, the map definitely did help them because Camila was playing in disadvantage so much, as well as Crom's just being a very big map that you can't really confirm off of, right? Whether it be on the side or up top. So yeah, that's just like how things get going on that map. So I assume they're gonna probably force a normal map. If not, they're gonna probably force another weird one with maybe a little bit smaller blast zones, right? Because obviously you don't want to force yourself in a situation where Steven and Shaggy could really, like, you know, pop off, right, on you in a small map. Like, you obviously don't want to take them to Batcave. You obviously don't want to take them, hell, to even trophies a lot of the time, or even Sky Arena, a flat stage. So I actually want to see, like, what the bans are, right? I actually want to see what the map pick is between both teams. And obviously, Banner's choice is going to Fatpac and ramsah right here. So I assume what they're going to ban is maybe Crumbs again. Maybe, because due to their game 1 right there. Basically, just any bigger maps. They might ban Sky Arena as well. So out of what's left, right, it's up to Lust and Camila to really decide on what they can play around here. Because if they go to Sky Plats, that's really not a lot of room to play around Rick's, like, projectiles, right? That means he's got to be really smart with his Meeseeks as well as his portals, as well as his lasers, right? There's more room to recover on, but as well, there's more room to really have a good advantage state, right? So I don't know if they're necessarily going to risk that, right? And it seems that they have chosen Trophy's Edge, right? So yeah, pretty balanced map. Anything can happen. So Fatpac and Rams actually opting to switch from the Steven Universe to the Wonder Woman. Right, to see how they fare with that. So Steven is, like, kind of anti-projectile, but as well as, you know, quote unquote zoning, quote unquote. Right, you aren't necessarily zoning with, you know, projectiles. You're more so zoning with space and cooldowns that associate with, like, you know, Watermelon Steven, Rose Bomb, just basic kill potential threats, right? That, you know, move along with Steven and as well as Watermelon Steven. So what can we see out of Lust and Camila playing around the fact that they have Not only a Shaggy to worry about, but of course a Wonder Woman. With the inclusion of Steven being very, like, you know, light, now we have to worry about a Wonder Woman that is not only anti-projectile, but as well as a lot heavier to deal with, right? And immediately, Crush's stuff gets that little, you know, polymorph cheese on Rams. But now Fatpac is forced to, you know, peel right here in these situations. Fatpac is just finding his way in right now with Shaggy kicks as well as Shaggy stuff. Just Shaggy, boom, boom, pow. Oh, there you go. Boom, boom, pow. Some. Let's see something out of this Shaggy boxing. They're kind of playing keep away with this Shaggy. Can't really find a way in right here, so Rams might need to help him on that. Or what they could do right here is play back a little bit, let them kind of projectile spam, and Rams just really lock in this Wonder Woman side special, right? And really farm the down tilt meter, so that way they have that mental stack with the down tilt meter. Alright, so Fatpac unfortunately getting caught with that rain dog form right there, running away from words. Like, not only do both teams have immense mental stack, but immense like, Fatpac just kicking right into the confirm right there. Really unfortunate for him. And Ramsey stuck in disadvantage due to Rick and Velma. Oh my god, Rick and Velma are so good together. I did not know this. Yo, both of them that can play a crazy disadvantage as well as just put so much pressure on the map without actually being on the map. Right, so I just did not expect this, right? So, unfortunately for Camila, finally dies right there. But Fatpac and Rams have an overwhelming advantage in terms of the stock advantage right now. But Lester and Camila are kind of just trying to take space as well as occupy space, right? So yeah, Fatpac and Rams just need only one KO, and that KO is probably going to be on Prussian, unless they want to bait him out by doing some damage to Camila right here. And Rams is very, very healthy right now at 9. Plus Fatpac is at 100, and Fatpac unfortunately. Okay, so basically they're both heavy. Well, they are both heavy, but they're both very, very healthy right now. And it's going to be very, very hard for Crushin as well as Camila to find kind of an opening here to really just lock in first of all combo. Oh, never mind, little jab combos, little books. Okay, May 6 confirmed. May 6 into the plug. Okay, but unfortunately could not get the correct conversion right there or keep him away far enough with that conversion to not get reversed. So unfortunately, Crushin did get reversed right there in that situation. He was already at 100. He could not keep that going right there. He needed to play to his disadvantage in terms of the HP, bro. So, Rams and Fatpac taking game 2. 1-1, baby. Alright. So, what map are we going to see next? Because maps play a big, big part in multiverses, guys. They play a huge part. Like, you don't ever want to take no Bugs Bunny or Iron Giant to Batcave, right? You don't want to be, you know, a Superman main in Chroms a lot of time. It's really hard to get, you know, to get those confirms right there. But as well, you want to take, you know, into consideration, maybe I do want to take them into big maps because I can live for a really, really long time, as well as quite possibly find those confirms right there, right? But at least in this case, we don't know what's going to happen right here. We do not know. So now it is Camila and Lust's turn to kind of ban right here, and I'm assuming they get 2 bans, which is a tournament standard right here. So if I had to guess, if I had to make an educated guess, they're going to ban Batcave. They're going to ban... I don't know what the other ban could be. But I'm going to make an educated guess as to maybe their next ban could quite possibly be basically another smaller map, maybe, with platforms. Either a map with a lot of platforms or a flat stage. Maybe Sky Arena. Maybe they don't want to play in Sky Arena because of the threat of Wonder Woman camping, as well as Shaggy Rage camping. Which Fatpac and Ramsah aren't necessarily, like, doing, but that's obviously an option that's on the table. Right? Because obviously an option on the table right now is just, you know, maybe, oh, Lus and Camila, oh, they're just gonna, you know, laser from the other side, as well as, not only do that, but, you know, Velma words, all types of stuff, right? And yeah, you could charge that down tilt meter with Wonder Woman. Side special, you know, very, very good move into projectile comms. But as well, I assume Fatpac, I assume Lust and Camila have a very, very maybe counter strategy to that. getting into that layer 2, right? So yeah, I actually do want to see the adaptations coming in from both teams right now. Because Lust and Camila are actually playing very, very well into this. They played very well into Steven. I did not expect that. I hate Steven. This is commentary bias, by the way, ladies and gents. I hate Steven. I hate Steven. I hate Steven. But, regardless, what are we going to see here, ladies and gents? We're just waiting for Fatpac to rejoin the lobby, right? And of course, a lot of people are using this tournament as kind of like a testing grounds to that LCQ that's coming up, as well as that Frostyverse qualifier, or not qualifiers, Frostyverse 3K, right? Big money, right? You definitely don't want to take these types of brackets, you know, jokingly. It's a really good testing ground, right? You're gonna see a lot of people running a lot of different types of comps, right? And it's just, you know, another bracket experience, right? So you definitely want to like train up, see what you could work on, right? And you know, GG, go next, right? Re-strategize based on, you know, what you lose to, what you didn't do right, a lot of stuff right here, right? So 1-1. Whoever gets this tiebreaker is going to be in a really good spot. Really good spot, because that's obviously an extra game that they get to adjust, right? You always want to be up in tourney, right? You always want to get that game 1. You always want to get that game 2 if it's a BO5 situation. You always want to be up, because that's more room to get those adaptations in place, as well as your opponent, right? You know, so because sometimes being down 1 or 2 isn't necessary, or being down 1 isn't, you know, the worst feeling in the world if you find a consistent game plan that you can stick to for the rest of the games, right?
Looks like Zeus smiled on
us
today.
In such cases, if you're down, let's say 2 in a BO5 situation, that's when you start panicking, and you gotta really lock in. And when those situations come by, you gotta sweep, dog. You know, whether it be a Hashira sweep, a semi-sweep, a 20-verse sweep, just any sweep. You just gotta sweep, basically. Lock in. Lock in. Turning point. Or a winner's side point, depending on what you're doing, where you are. You don't want to be in those situations. Alright, we had a reset here. Don't know why they could have reset right there, but, you know, it is what it is. Maybe they chose the wrong map. Maybe someone chose the wrong perks. Who knows? Damn, a sweep? The guild gap? Not even, bro. Sometimes when you're down like 2, you just gotta sweep. Just gotta sweep. You're down 2-0, you're just like, I bet. Gotta sweep. Or sometimes you just lose 3-0 and you just can't come up with a plan. But, you know, those are very few and far between. Very far and few in between. What's really common is 3-0s or not 3-0s, 3-1s and 3-2s. 3-0s don't happen too often. Alright. So we're waiting on this game 3 right here. I don't know what could be happening right now, but in any case, we move. We move, man. We move. I don't know what else I could talk about in terms of their kits and what their game plans could be, because I kind of feel like I've covered everything. So at this point, it's just waiting to see what's happening, right? Maybe someone has to feed their dog real quick, get some water, reset. I don't know. Everybody's ready. Maybe we're waiting on a question. Oh, there we go. Talk about the Second Amendment, right, for Rick. Well, unfortunately, in Rick's universe, he has a laser gun. I don't know if the Second Amendment, necessarily covers laser guns. So, I mean, look at him in the pose right there. Like, look at him. He's got a hand in his suit. What could be in there? You know what I mean? He's got that concealed carry.
He's got that concealed carry. I mean, we'll figure something out with Rick's laser gun, you know? The strike gun is definitely the Second Amendment, bro. Literally cross map at the gun range, bow, bow, bow. Like, what? Like, what's more gun rangey and what's more Second Amendment like than that? Like, come on, bro. So, as we see here, we got Fatpac already in disadvantage and already at 40, 50, 60, oh my gosh, racking up the percent right now. Although Camila is already at the same exact percentage in a worse spot. 81, Fatpac trying to get this edge guard right here on Camila. Getting the dare, oh, not quite getting the dare. I lied fully. I noticed that Camila is actually pretty good at playing disadvantage, you know? Whilst in burnout as well. With the Velma, because with Velma you have like so many tools to like keep your opponent away. You got flashlight, you got camera, like that mental stack that you put on like your opponent to like, you know, not get hit by stuff, right? It is very large, which means Velma could just play on disadvantage like all day. Like you got this camera, boom, dare, beautiful, reverse, situation, Fatpac, get down there. What are you doing? Trying to dare Velma? Never. Gonna get cameraed into dared all day, every day. Crushing deep in disadvantage, using a portal on his way in, bro. Getting that punch in disadvantage. Oh, and burnt out as well. Camila, I think, is burnt out all the way at the bottom of the map. Ramsah activating shield mode. Big shield. Don't know what I can compare shield to. Not gonna lie to you. Ramsah, unfortunately, getting caught by the dog. Is he gonna get caught by the fan? No, he won't. He's lit. Although Fatpac was put in a disadvantageous position, putting into a disadvantageous position again to not help his teammate, and unfortunately for them, one of them got knocked KO'd right there. Couldn't quite see who it was, but one of them got KO'd. Oh, it was Camila. All right, yeah, moving on. Fatpac and Ramsah are actually in the lead right now in terms of percentage. Actually, never mind, this is a very even game. Very even game. Oh my gosh, bro. The Wonder Woman is just not enough, it seems, to actually just invalidate this team comp. Here, side special? Yeah, he's getting these side specials, but I guess maybe like you can't side special Meeseeks? I'm not familiar in what you can side special versus not side special. I just know you can take, it's a double projectile comp, you know, use that thing, man. Definitely use that thing, because I know in Batman Smoke for sure, Rick and Morty just completely invalidate Batman Smoke. Their projectiles just go through, like just butter. Absolute butter. I gotta play bullet hell with those characters for sure, man. Whether it be grenade, whether it be laser. You know, so I assume with Wonder Woman it might be the same thing. Maybe Meeseeks don't necessarily count as projectiles. Maybe even Rick lasers. Or do Rick lasers even count as projectiles? Versus Batman Smoke just bugged, man. Anyways, Crushing is in disadvantage right now at 122 in a really bad spot. Although he does have a portal, barely missing that there. Fatpac is not too happy about that. This is a very even game. Ramsah at 128 at the top of the map, activated armor, immediately going for Rick. He just said, nah, I'm like that. I am like that, bro. I'm just like that. He's like that. Oh my gosh. That was really good by Fatpac and Ramsah, especially Ramsah in that last stock situation. It's decisions like that that really make or break the game. You know, like why was Crushing in disadvantage right there? He's really got to think about that. Why was he in disadvantage right there? What resources could he have used to get back to the stage and avoided that dare? You know, so stuff like that. It's plays like those that really make or break brackets, right? It was a play like that got me knocked out of the tournament. It was literally the last stock, last situation, boom. Somebody had to die. So, what are we gonna get here? So Fatpac and Rams are looking really good right now. 2-1. 2-1. All they need is one game to get to the next block in the tournament. Although, Lust and Camila ain't going down without a fight, because all of these have been last stock, last hit with a double projectile comp against the Wonder Woman on the other side, as well as a Shaggy, right? Shaggy may not have ways to get in, but obviously he's got the Wonder Woman to kind of enable him to find those ways in, as well as, you know, Wonder Woman herself, just, you know, being that anti-projectile character, right? You know, eating the little projectiles, you know, putting that down tilt out there as a confirm, right? There's just a lot they can play with, as well as, you know, lasso for anti-confirm, right? Like, let's say I'm in a really bad spot, I'm in a combo, Wonder Woman just pulls me, lassos me out of that combo, right? Wonder Woman is such a good character. Who won game 3? Fatpac and Rams. Fatpac and Rams in game 3.
Alright, so Crushing Stuff already at 101, Camila at 60. Oh my gosh, Crushing just immediately getting annihilated out of the map. Fatpac getting that side special. Oh my gosh, going all the way out there, but Crushing Stuff was ready for that. He was ready for that portal. Meeseeks off the ledge, catches that dodge in. Okay, okay, talk to them. Talk to them, bro. Talk to them, bro. These brick plays, man. These brick plays. Getting those projectiles eaten, but that don't matter. I'm big. Boom. Nice little rocket feet. He's got the fire feet, bro. Like he's like Johnny Flame or something, bro. Oh my gosh, portal into Dare? Okay. Yo, this brick stuff is crazy. Yo, he's got the rocket boots. Hey, yo, Elon. Yo, SpaceX. We making that? Talk to her? I don't know about all that, Chief, but I mean, it's some. When are we watching? No, you're watching Into the Multiverse. Yo, no stream, bro. But yo, tune in, bro. What's happening? Alright, Crushing Stuff immediately getting that, trying to get the polymorph cheese. Doesn't really get much out of it. Crushing Stuff at 101, whilst Camila at 62. Sandwich to the face. Another sandwich to the face. Okay. Skis. Never mind. I ain't like that with the skis, but I'm like that with the brick energy swords. Like I'm pulling out the Halo energy sword coming from the stockpile, ready to kill Tacular. But no, the kill Tacular wasn't good enough. It just wasn't. Fatpac and Rams takes the entire set.
The gods are
3-1.
I can tell.
That was a really good run by Les and Camila. Give a round of applause to both of these teams, if you will. Oh my gosh. That's what's up. That's what's up.